Today, I want to discuss about the prospect and challenge of a veterinary medicine API market in Bangladesh. Not only the veterinary medicine API market, I will talk about the human medicine API market also, so that you can understand. And it will be very, very important for all of us because the information and the communication and a good partnership relationship is important, is the key factor for the success of the business. Today, I will discuss about the information that is very, very important to enter in the Bangladesh market in a successful way. So that is my main presentation today.
特别是呢，在今天的这个主题呢，虽然我们可以看到主题是关于孟加拉国兽药原料药市场的前景与挑战，但是呢，不会仅限于是兽药，也会有关于人用药方面的这个信息。所以说呢，教授想通过这次的这个研讨和大家分享到的一个重要的信息呢，就是希望通过对于孟加拉市场的总体性的一个分析，能够让大家更好的了解孟加拉市场所存在的机遇，以及通过这一些重要的信息呢，和大家共同去探讨我们如何去携手并肩，共同努力开发市场。那么通过这样的一种模式的话，取得了一种共赢的效果。谢谢。
Yeah, many of you already know about me. I'm Mohammad Shaheen Shah. I'm the university guest lecturer, Jahangarnagar University, Department of Pharmacy, Faculty of Life Science, Biological Life Science. And also I'm the CEO of the Everest Agro business, that is agrogenics. I deal the veterinary pharmaceutical product. Also, the Everest is one of the very powerful company in Bangladesh. They have 5 years in the market. They basically handle the oncological product, hepatological product, and nephrological product. And they are number 2 in the oncological product marketing in Bangladesh. That is my company, Everest Pharmaceuticals. Under that company, we have developed a new company that is Everest Agrogenics, who deals the veterinary pharmaceuticals, and I'm the CEO of that company too.
而且呢，可能就是在座的各位呢，对我们的讲者已经有所了解。刚才我们的主持人呢也介绍了我们的讲者。那么就是教授呢，他自己本身是药剂师，在那个长久的这个就学生涯当中呢，也是学习与制药相关的这个专业，并且呢有制药行业非常丰富的经验。而且呢，教授的话自己本身也是大学的客座讲师，而且呢目前也是 Everest 的 Agrogenics 的首席执行官。那么这个公司的话 ，Everest 的公司的话，虽然就是时间不长，大概有5年的时间，但是呢，在孟加拉的市场呢，发展的非常的快速，已经成为孟加拉当地市场重要的和主要的制药行业的这个公司之一。
Thank you. So business with the professionals is very much important. Making the partners with the professional is very important for success, because knowledge, information is very much important, and you have to penetrate in that way. So I'm talking about the Bangladesh. Many of you know about the Bangladesh, but I'm again representing it. We are the 8th most largest populated country, where it's a very small area, 1,48,460 square kilometer, but about 1.7 crore people in a small area, but huge number of population. You know, where is the population? They need more food, more medicine. So business is in there. The country size is not a matter of fact for business. Business is on the people, number of the people. So that is the important information. And another one is the highly density populated country, but it's surrounded by India, little corridor with the Myanmar, and after Myanmar, it's China. And the southern part is the Bay of Bengal, the ocean. This is the map of Bangladesh.
那么现在各位可以看到的是孟加拉的这么一个地图。那么刚才教授想传达了一个非常重要的信息，就是大家可以看到，其实孟加拉国的它的面积呢并不大，但是呢，在这个不大的面积当中呢，却聚集了约有1.7亿的人口。所以说，教授想跟大家所传达的一个重要的理念，就是说我们在讲到市场的时候，其实这个国家的面积大不大不重要， 关键的是你得有人，因为有人你才有市场，你才能把东西卖出去。所以说大家可以看到，虽然孟加拉的它的面积不大，但是呢它的人口非常的众多，而且呢刚才的信息也说到，孟加拉国是世界上人口最稠密的国家之一，而且呢是与印度还有缅甸和孟加拉湾都是接壤的。所以说从这个角度来看的话呢，孟加拉是一个非常值得各位去探索、深度耕耘的市场。
Yes, I know the Chinese people call Bangladesh Banjara in China. I heard it. You know, this is a little information. But the most important information is the growth rate of the population. Growth rate is very good. GDP is also very good, and the young generation is in Bangladesh is the very good. And you have to know the disease prevalence. That's very much important to find out which molecule, which API is highly needed in Bangladesh. So what about the non-communicable diseases? That is diabetes. This is our food habit. We take a lot of carbohydrate, but here I find we do not take a lot of carbohydrate. But that is the reason, and diabetics, and they have a lack of exercise, always gossiping, stay here, and this happen. And genetically, it's one after one generation comes about the diabetes, and then the cardiovascular disease, hypertension, stroke. So the API or medicine related to these diseases will be highly prevalent for Bangladesh market. Communicable diseases, tuberculosis is still in there, and the malaria and like some mosquito-borne disease. Recently, we have found that is called dengue and chikungunya. This is borne by the parasitic disease and now facing a lot of problems. So any type of preparation to repellent the mosquitoes is a very good market nowadays.
那么在刚才了解的孟加拉的一个总体的情况呢，现在大家所看到呢是对于孟加拉的一些具体的这个信息，而且其实刚才也已经讲过了，孟加拉虽然面积不大，但是它的人口众多，有约1.7亿，包括呢它的人口出生率也是不错的，而且呢在这个基础上的话，刚才的那个信息当中有一个非常重要的信息，就是各位可以看到关于非传染性疾病以及传染性疾病在孟加拉当前的情况，比如说非传染性疾病，糖尿病、心血管疾病、高血压、中风、慢性呼吸道疾病，还有癌症，以及在这个就是传染性疾病，比如说伤风、肺结核等等这些方面呢，其实在孟加拉目前都是一个非常头痛的问题，因为从这个总体的这个市场来说的话，目前对于这方面的需求是很大的，但是可能因为各种技术的原因或者生产力的原因呢，那么目前对于这些疾病的相应的原料药的这个需求呢是非常庞大的，所以说考虑到它的人口，考虑到具体的这个疾病的这个情况，也是大家可以看在孟加拉当前的这个主要的疾病的这个病种的情况下，可以看如何对这个市场进行进一步的开拓和合作。
Yes, around 300 pharmaceutical company in Bangladesh. That is the modern medicine, right? And 205 is Ayurvedic. This is basically the Harvard medicine company. 271 is Unani. These herbs is traditional herbs. They have their own compendium, Ayurvedic and Unani. 32 is modern herbs, right? Like the herbal extract, uh, herbs essential oil, like this. The company is now developing. Here is the business. The 332 that we can see is the business. But 205 and 271, the Ayurvedic and Unani, they are traditional medicine, Bangladeshi traditional medicine. And 79 is homeopathic drug that is called the tincture. The tinctures come from different herbs. It's basically German type of technology. It's still used in the rural area of Bangladesh. So this is the pictures of the pharma industry in Bangladesh. And according to the Director General of Drug Administration, the industry has 3,657 generic of the allopathic medicine. Allopathic medicine is our medicine, like the pharma API, and 240 registered homeopathic medicine, that is the tincture, and 389 registered Imrani, that is the, I think, our own formulated product, and 4,025 registered Ayurvedic drugs. So the business is in here 3,657 generic and also the some herbal company product.
那么大家可以看到，在这里的话，实际上就通过数据的方式，帮助大家更好的了解目前在孟加拉的这个市场的一个情况。那么大家可以看到，目前在整个孟加拉全国有小型、中型和大型的这个对抗疗法的企业是300多家。那么就是孟加拉这个传统的这个阿育吠陀的药的这个制药厂呢，是205家，非常像我们的中国的这个传统中草药。还有那梨药呢是271家。草药呢是32家，还有顺势疗法呢是79家，其中有些是来自于德国的这个制药企业。那么就是根据当地的药品管理局的这个信息的话，目前整体的在孟加拉的行业是有3657种对抗疗法的仿制药，2400种注册顺势疗法的药物和6389种注册的尤那梨药和4025种的阿育吠陀药。
Yeah, 98% of the medicine we now produce in our pharmaceutical company, and only 2% is still importing. And the pharmaceutical industry is growing 17%, right? And you have seen that in 1982, it was only the 25 million, and about 21, 22, it has become 3.5 billion market. So our own manufacturing pharmaceutical industry is growing very fast, and we only import a lot of API, and majority is come from China. So Bangladesh on track to becoming $6 billion pharma market by 2025. So in the fiscal year of 21-22, Bangladesh pharmaceutical export revenue was US dollar 188.78 million. In this context, Bangladesh ranked 71st in the world in terms of global pharmaceuticals market and 25% year-on-year export growth rate. We are exporting many medicine because the labor cost is very cheap. So if we get the quality API and we have the expert pharmacist and we can produce at very low price the medicine and the same quality, so we can sell it at a lower price than others. So our export is increasing 25% year by year.
那么在这里的话，各位专家可以看到，对于孟加拉国的医药市场的话呢，目前98%的药品需求是国内可以提供的，有2%呢是通过这个进口来满足的。但同时呢，孟加拉国也向世界的多个国家呢出口药品，而且非常重要的一点，刚才教授所提到的，就是因为孟加拉国的人口呢是在一个狭小的面积，有着约1.7的人口，所以说呢，这个需求对于药品的需求呢是不断的增长。所以说，整个孟加拉国的这个制药行业从1982年的2500万美元增长到了22年的约35亿美元，而且据预测到2025年就2年后呢，整体的市场可以增长到60亿美元。所以说的话，在这个方面呢，教授呢也重点提出来的有一个很重要的信息呢，就是因为大家知道孟加拉国的它的整体的一个生活各种成本是非常低廉的，所以说呢，在孟加拉国如果进行原料药的这个生产的话，它可以达到同样的质量，但是成本更低。那么这也是在孟加拉国进行这方面这个业务开展的一个非常重要的优势所在。
This is a very interesting slide for you. If you see the growth rate is 2022 is fantastic, 12.6%, right? But the number of the manufacturer has declined. The 2018, the manufacturer was 230, but 2022, it has become 178. But the growth rate is 12.6. But the number of the generic product has also increased 1,183 to 1,246. This indicates that the small company is going out because they do not follow the quality. That's why they become going out. But the bigger company is growing faster and bigger, and they are already improving their new molecules. I think the innovative products by based on the trend of the business. So they knowing the information which disease is coming, emergence or non-emergence type of disease, and based on that they prepare by themselves and they bring the new molecule, innovative products, and they're doing very good business. So that's why the bigger company are doing very good, and they are introducing a lot of new molecules, and that's why the growth rate is very good in Bangladesh.
那么在这里的话，大家可以看到，目前在孟加拉国市场，大家可以看到是2018年到2022年的这么一个增长率的这么一个比较。那么除了在2021年的略有下降，大家可以看到，就是总体是保持了一个快速的增长。从2018年的时候，仿制药的这个数量从1183已经目前增长到1246，而且呢，目前在这个整个的孟加拉市场呈现出这样的一个趋势，什么样的趋势呢？就是越来越小型的制药企业，因为他们的质量和生产能力和创新能力跟不上市场的需求，在逐渐的被市场淘汰。而中型和特别是大型的制药企业呢，他们在孟加拉市场的这个市场的增长是非常的快速，而且在这个基础上的话，特别是有创新药和原研药的这个企业呢，也能够更好的满足增长快速、需求强劲的孟加拉的市场。所以说，对于规模和这个创新药的需求呢，也是孟加拉市场目前所呈现出来一个快速增长的特点。
Yes, every time IMS data based on the Switzerland base, they survey and find out who are the number one, who are the number 10, the top 10 company. But every quarter it changes. Sometimes some do better, sometimes some do less. Every year the data become changed. But for 2022 to 23, the number one is the Square Pharmaceuticals, two is the Inceptor, three Beximco, four Healthcare, fifth Renata, six Oxonate, seven Aristopharma, eight SKF, nine Radiant, and 10 is the Echemi Laboratories Limited. Previous year, if you can see, the picture was different. And next year, you can see also the picture can be the different. So there is a big competition among the big pharmaceuticals company.
那么现在大家所看到的是2022年到2023年，根据这个统计，目前孟加拉市场上最大的10家制药企业。但是呢，教授也想跟大家分享到的一个重要信息，因为目前整个的市场竞争呢是非常的激烈，所以说这些数据每一年其实都会出现非常明显的这个变动和调整。所以说，并不是说你在今年是前10名，你就以后就是前10名。所以说，在这么一个快速变动的市场上的话，需要大家能够专注，才能够保持它的这个竞争力。
Yes, now the list of top 12 API inventor or distributor in Bangladesh, right? 2022-23. Don't think that this is real, it's number 1 or number 12. No, I just given a list. So the Grand Corporation, Gentry, Technocrate, Pharmaro, Dragland, Samiras, Liberty, BioBees, Alum Trading, NF Trading, Tarek Enterprise, and R&D. They are the agent. But recently, a lot of new young generation, the professionals are coming and they are doing very good. And they know how to register the new molecule, new product, new company in Bangladesh. So don't think that they are alone in doing very good in Bangladesh. Many new company, many new distributors are doing very good, and they are very professional.
那么现在大家所看到的是孟加拉国前12大的这个 API 的进货商和分销商的名单。不过在这里要跟大家说明一下，这个不是按照大小排列，不是说第1、第2到12，它只是把这个列出来。那么还有另外一点呢，即使他们是12个最大的，但是目前刚才教授所说到的，整个的市场它的变化是非常快的。现在有很多新的这个订货商和分销商呢进入了这个市场，所以说在整个市场的这个竞争呢，也会促进各家能够进一步的提升自己的竞争力。
Yes, this is also very important slide to know about the market, pharmaceutical market segment-wise by share. The elementary and metabolism is the biggest size, 36.5% market share. So any API related on this is very important for you to enter in Bangladesh easily if the quality and competitive price. The second is the systemic anti-infectives, right? Now the infections has increased a lot. Cough, sneezing, cold, many things is coming. especially the respiratory tract infection. After the COVID has increased a lot. Cardiovascular system, it's a common disease in Bangladesh, 11.5%. Nervous system, 10%. Respiratory system, 9.5%. Musculoskeletal, 5%. Sex hormone, 3.5%. And others, 9.5%. The biggest is alimentary and metabolism related items.
那么这现在大家所看到的是孟加拉国市场的这个医药市场的这个细分以及它的市场占有率。那么在这里就不一一去读了，但是大家可以看到，目前在孟加拉国市场呢，占有率排名第一的是消化代谢的这个市场。所以说，与这个市场相关的 API 的药物，它的这个需求呢是非常非常大的，也是如果各位对于孟加拉市场有这个想法的话，可以重点所考虑的一个切入点。
Yes, now I'm talking about the revenue earning in the OTC over-the-counter pharmaceuticals in 2023. So which one? You can see the best one is the vitamins and minerals. This is the OTC. So this is a very good market share, right? Every time, every doctor prescribes one or two vitamins or minerals, right? So this is the number one. And if we see the cold and cough remedies, it's become the number two. This has become the number two, $241 million. And then you can see the analgesic pain. Pain is everywhere, right? So that is 179.50. So digestive and intestinal remedies 147.50 because ulceritis is one of the biggest problems due to the food habits. People like a lot of chilies, very hot products and oily products. That's why all time we have find the problem in the digestive and intestinal remedies, especially the ulceritis.
那么在这里呢，大家可以看到是2023年在孟加拉市场的非处方药的这么一个分类的情况。那么在这里大家可以看到，实际上排名就是这个销售额最大的是维生素和矿物质，就是比如说维 C 啊这些，因为大家知道去看病的话，医生多会开一些这种维生素和矿物质类的药。那么就是排名第二的呢，实际上是止咳和感冒类的药物。排名第三的呢是镇痛的药物，而且镇痛的药物的话呢，因为当地的很多的一些生活啊、工作的情况呢，就是很多人都会有这方面的一个需求。然后其次呢，就是这个消化和肠道疗法，因为前面我们讲到，在目前孟加拉市场它排名最高的，实际上就是与这个消化相关的这个市场。
This is a very powerful slide for analysis of the API market in Bangladesh. So very powerful slide for all of you, I think so. But many things, many interesting things is in here. I want to discuss one or 2 points, not all. So the first of all, you think about the esomeprazole, right? The market size is 21.46 billion and market share is 7.3. The growth rate is 13.3. You know who are the competitor of esomeprazole. You can see the pantoprazole, right? Is in 13 point number now. The ramiprazole is now in the 15 number, right? And the pantoprazole what is the pantoprazole? Is 13 number, ramiprazole is 15 number, omeprazole is number 6. So previously they become a very good market. Now they have down. The number is going down. And the esomeprazole is number 1 because the people like it's very safe. They feel comfortable. So sometimes the generic of the API cannot run for long run. Whenever anything new or innovative and more effective and less side effect, less toxicity can drag total market share. So always try to find out the innovative and very safe and clinically proven new molecules that can be a very, very good market share, and you can be the leader in that API.
那么在这里大家可以看到是孟加拉国的这个仿制药的一个市场份额。那么在这里的话，大家可以看到排名第一的目前是艾索美拉唑。那么其实其他的一些比较传统的，比如说这个奥美拉唑，反而他们的市场的份额是在不断的下降的。那么因为为什么是艾索美拉唑呢？因为一个呢是这个药的效果比较好，从市场的反馈呢也是比较积极的。所以说也是从这一点，教授也想跟大家再次强调一点，就是对于孟加拉这个市场来说的话， 对于这种创新药和这个疗效好的药物，它的这个需求是非常大的，而且也是具有比较大的增长潜力。
The total demand for API is 1.3 billion, but local production is 0.19 billion. 15 companies, they are currently producing the API. If you think about the imported API, it's 85%. So there's a very good opportunity for you. And the local manufacturing is only 15%. So this is for the intermediate market.
那么大家可以看到，其实这是非常重要的一个信息。目前在孟加拉市场原料的总需求是13亿美元，但是目前呢，他们其实85%要进口，当地的生产商只能够满足15%的这么一个生产的需求。所以说呢，这也是为什么 API 是大家可以重点考量孟加拉的这么一个市场原因所在。
You can see the growth of the API market forecast for 2025 is still fantastic. 2022 is 4.29%, 23 is 8.40, 24 is 3.80, and 25 is 7.39. So it's a positive trend.
所以说，从这张表大家可以看到，其实从2022年到2025年整个一个市场的情况和一个预测的话，大家可以看到总体也是保持了一个比较快速的增长。
Yes, so now I'm talking about analysis, right? So in Bangladesh, 15% of industrial population production comes from the pharma and chemical sector, and the second highest industry growth sector. And the country has 858 drug manufacturers, including everything. So all this indicates that yes, this is a very good strength, and Bangladesh has government has a good neck on the pharma industry, and the opportunity is highly densified, large number of population, and still the population is growing. New drug policy and the fast changing lifestyle, urbanization, and the country is now exporting the pharma. So this is also the very good opportunity. Weakness, yes, we have the price driven market. Sometimes those who can give the low price, sometimes it becomes the less market share, lack of product patent, and the industry is expanding gradually. But the small farms are either losing market share. So many small farmers going out, though it is expanding. And the trade is rising the cost of the waste, and it is increasing the selling price of the medicine little bit because our GDP is going little bit better. So the waste cost is going better. Increasingly, the interest rate of the bank day by day. And nowadays, we are facing a problem little bit. That is the LC delay by the bank due to the dollar crisis. So this is one of the trade, the short-term trade uncertainty regarding the implementation of the bank. But it will be resolved within very short time, 2 or 3 months after the country economic condition will be much better.
那么在这里的话，大家可以看到是对于孟加拉医药市场的一个总体的这么一个分析，从优势和劣势为大家做一个总体的，就是当然我们需要进入一个市场，需要有一个综合的了解。那么大家刚才在信息当中可以了解到，孟加拉市场15%的工业生产是来自于制药和化工的这个部门，而且目前呢，制药行业也是孟加拉市场的增长第2高的这个行业。那么在这个机遇方面的话，孟加拉市场我们不再赘述了，它的人口也是非常多的，而且也还在保持一个高速的增长。而且呢，现在孟加拉自己的城市化也在有序的推进当中，在这个城市化的过程当中，也孕育了很多的制药行业的这个机会。那么另外呢，就是可能目前对于孟加拉的市场呢，它的劣势所在一个呢，它是一个比较价格敏感性的市场。另外呢，就是相对缺乏这个产品专利，这个专利的布局呢，也在逐步有条不紊的展开，但是目前的确也是我们的一个劣势所在。那么另外呢，也是之前所提到的，现在整个行业因为这个激烈的竞争，大的公司正在越来越占有优势，而很多的小的企业呢，它在逐渐的被淘汰出市场。那么对于整个的这个可能遇到的威胁，一个很重要的，因为美元的这个危机的情况呢，现在出现一些原料药的这个进口的信用证可能会被银行所延迟，但是从目前的情况，应该预计后面会有所改善。谢谢。
Now I'm talking about the veterinary medicine. The market of the API veterinary is also very growing, fast growing, and the demand for protein is very high in Bangladesh. The number of the cattle is a very good number. You can see that 3 crore. The goats number is also very good. Sheep, poultry, very big market. Duck rising because many Chinese people now live in Bangladesh for the construction or many other business. So many Chinese people like the duck. That's why the duck market is growing in Bangladesh also. Pet bird is also during the COVID period, we have find that pet bird and pet animal market is growing because they are the companion animal. Previously, there was less market.
那么在这里大家可以看到，下面跟大家所分享到的是兽药的这个市场。那么兽药的市场，大家可以看到在这里有数字的详细的这个介绍，就不再赘述。那可能要跟大家所提到的就是一个是鸭，那么鸭类的这个消费市场的话，目前在孟加拉市场呢是增长的非常快速，所以说呢是大家可以去关注的一个。还有另外一个就是宠物鸟，因为宠物鸟的市场呢，现在在这个市场对于很多宠物鸟的需求呢也是在快速的增长，这就是之前一个比较小的市场。但现在增长率非常高，也是值得大家可以去关注的。
Yeah, this is a very much important global trend of protein consumption. But I'm talking about the Bangladesh, right? Bangladesh, the animal protein consumption is very less, whereas the cereal or others is very high. So there is a big opportunity to grow here. And also, some country, if we think about the milk consumption, is also very less. So we import a lot of milk. So there is the opportunity to grow the milk production by improving the cattle health. And per capita egg consumption is also very less than the USA, Malaysia, and other countries. So poultry industry need to grow more and more to fulfill the demand. So chicken consumption is also very less. So it indicates that there's huge demand for the protein generation. And if we can keep the good health of the poultry or cattle or fish, I think that there is a big opportunity of this market to grow.
那么在这里呢，而且孟加拉国因为它的之前提到的这个市场增长的，其实孟加拉的目前，比如说蛋白质的摄入量的，每天大家可以看动物蛋白呢是16.5克每天，然后呢，在这个牛奶的消费量，大家也可以看到在下面啊，目前牛奶的消费量的话，孟加拉相比于比如说印度、巴基斯坦、尼泊尔等的国家，也是远远的小于他们，只有37。那么鸡蛋的这个消费量的话，大家也可以看到，与比如说美国、马来西亚、土耳其、泰国等等相比的话，目前它的这个鸡蛋的消费量也是远远小于这些国家。那么下面的这个鸡肉的消耗量，大家也可以看到，孟加拉也是远远的小于，比如说像越南、巴基斯坦等这些国家。所以说，因为它的这个基础相对比较薄弱，但是市场也在快速增长，所以说这些方面呢，都是有着非常巨大的市场潜力。
Okay, the disease prevalence of animal in Bangladesh, so it's also very much important. Which type of disease is more affected? Mycoplasma. So any API, any raw material for the treatment of the mycoplasma has a very good market. Necrotic enteritis, Escherichia coli, E. coli that we know already, salmonellosis, fowl cholera, paratyphoid, avian tuberculosis. This type of diseases very common and need continuous medication. So the API related for this disease is very important market in Bangladesh. Viral disease is avian influenza, but for this case, we usually use the vaccines. So ND, infectious but IBD, so bronchitis like this. And so these are the viral diseases continuously, egg drop syndrome. These are the continuous viral disease in Bangladesh. For the parasitic coccidiosis, biggest problem. So new molecule or some new medicine can be very helpful for the control of the coccidiosis. So and others that is called mycosis. I think the antifungal aspergillosis, this type of disease is already available in Bangladesh. So if we know which type of diseases for the livestock, and based on that, if we generate the new API, can be a good market share for Bangladesh.
那么在这里的话也是非常重要的信息，大家可以看到，就比如说这细菌性疾病，比如说支原菌、坏死肠炎、大肠杆菌等等。那么目前呢，在这一方面的，如果说API 的厂家是可以提供这方面的这个就是相应的 API 的话，那么对于孟加拉来说呢，都是有比较大的这么一个需求。那么在can you go back to yeah？那么中间的这个病毒性疾病的话，大家可以看到，主要是目前在市场是通过疫苗的方式来解决。那么对于寄生虫性的这个寄生虫病的话呢，目前其实也是目前对于这个畜牧业孟加拉国比较头疼的一件事情，就是所以说现在特别希望能看到能够比较好控制寄生虫的相应的新药。所以说总结来说，有比较好的 API 或者是疫苗以及控制寄生虫病的这个相应的新药或好的药物呢，在孟加拉国市场在这些方面都是有比较好的需求。
I want to go faster a little. So these are the mostly used API in Bangladesh in veterinary medicine, the oxytetracycline, right? Hydrochloride BP is the highest, then amoxicillin, doxycycline. I have made the red color of the tyrosine cartridge. It's now going to be banned in Bangladesh. So ceftriaxone and erythromycin like this, I have mentioned the 20, they are the highest, right? 24, I have mentioned it. But emerging, these are the new and doing very good and replacing many of them. So this day you can take picture, chlorphenicol, lithromycin, uh, tilvalocin, ceftriaxone, danofloxacin, apromycin, clovanic acid or amikacin, tolothromycin and spreomycin, or any new molecule that you have, you can communicate with us. We try to introduce that one also in Bangladesh. We can register that and help you.
然后呢，教授呢也是非常给了一个非常明确的信息啊，大家可以看到，在这边呢是目前在市场上主要的这个兽药的原料药。那么但是呢，更重要的是在右边那边，也是如果有兴趣的同事可以拍一个照，就是目前在孟加拉市场对于这种新型原料药的需求非常的强劲，而且不断的增长。就是如果您是能够提供新型原料药那个部分的话，可以和教授直接去洽谈一下可能的合作。
Also, the veterinary total industry market size and growth is also very good, 8.34% in 2021, and then 10.86, and then 11.58%. So it's also doing very good.
所以说，而且大家可以看到，兽药的市场的增长，它是保持一个快速的增长。今年是8.34%，然后呢，去年是8.34%，今年是10.86%，而且预计就是到明年是能达到11.58%。
So this is very much important, the regulatory bodies in Bangladesh pharmaceutical market, right? So the regulatory rules for the registration of API in Bangladesh, right? The source validation or registration in DGDA is mandatory for importing API for finished formulation. So if a regulatory consultancy firm holds the source validation certificate, then the manufacturer can export the material API excipient directly to the Bangladesh finished formulation without any hassle. And this is a form written in some Bangla or English. I have collected it from the DGDA.
那当然，那个就是我们因为做这个药的话，一定要合规，所以说从合规的角度呢，目前孟加拉呢主要是这个就是由孟加拉的这个药品监督管理总局，像我们中国的药品监督管理总局来负责的。那么如果说呢，您的这个药物的话是能够持有这个来源验证证书的话，那么大家可以旁边是这个孟加拉以及印度，他们就是这个来源证书，就是验证证书，就是这么一个样板。那么你是可以直接将您的原料药和辅料出口到孟加拉市场。
This is very important that the Bengali form, I have translated it in English for understanding of you. So what is needed, right? Here you can see the 10 point. The principal company profile attested by the Embassy of Bangladesh or Chamber of Commerce, right? Principal company manufacturing license, Bangladeshi, same as attested. And the principal company registration office or factory address attested. GMP certification from concerned countries licensing authority attested. List of the countries where they export their own manufacturing API, specification of each item, right? Certificate of analysis, impurity profile with acceptable limit, BP, USB, IP for INN declaration of the key of the company with reference, and the product list or API registration certificate through licensing authority, same attested everything, form 9, your partner will or agent will supply it and they will mention it. The items, agency agreement, make an agreement, and you are linked to the API of country of origin. This stage is important for the non-biological product.
那么在这里大家可以看到的是，在孟加拉 API 注册的原文件所需要的这个文档。那么就是为了大家更好的理解呢，我们是从这个印地语翻译成英语，也提供了中文的这个注释。那么这些就是大家应该是比较熟悉的。但是很重要的一点呢，就是大家可以看到在这里的话是需要，就是大家可以注意第6点，就分析证书和杂志的这个概况，大家要确保要么符合的是英国药典，要么是美国药典，要么是印度的药典。谢谢。
Okay, thank you. And the physical product, 10 point plus another 5 point you have to add. 15 points you have to fill up for the dossier for the registration. And number 11, you have to do it approved copy of the authenticated preclinical, clinical, fully study report and clinical trial protocol from DGDA. They have given you the protocol, and based on that, you have to do it. Approval from drug regulatory authority of the supplied country against API of manufacturer, list of the local agent, local Bangladeshi companies and their agreed document where API will be sold out by the indenture. In case of biological bulk item, due to the thermolabel products, necessary document and facilities needed for proper storing, transportation, and distribution. And when importing the biological product, reading of the data logger must be submitted. URL link of the API. So these 11 and 15 for the registration of biological or biosimilar API is needed to add with the 10. And some necessary document for the new indenture, that is our Bangladeshi part, national ID, trade license, and indenting certificate, TIN certificate, and also needed the fee, very small fee, right? And how to submit this fee, there is a code of the government, Stalan code.
那么大家可以看到，因为刚才教授就把它整体读了一遍，我们就在这边把它重新再读一遍。大家可以看到，从11到15的这个信息，因为都翻译成中文了。那么在这里的话呢，就重点教授也提出，大家一定要注意这个 DGDA， 也就是药监局，它是要求临床前临床完整研究报告和临床实验方案这个批准副本的。那么大家也可以看到，对于这个新的订货商呢，就是最后一条，它是需要有一定的注册费，但是注册要。
So to register the API in Bangladesh, right, you have to follow this. India is very good for this type of documentation preparation. I think you have to communicate with your expert, with your university, or any organization, those who do the clinical trial report, and you can prepare it very easily and submit it, and you can register the product, and you can enter easily in Bangladesh.
那么所以说，其实刚才那2页呢，是可以帮助大家按图索骥的，对于您的 API 的产品进入到孟加拉市场。那么在这里，教授也是建议的话，就是大家可以找相应的有这个方面经验的这个出口商和代理商呢，去帮您一站式的很容易的进行这个操作。
I have given a just flowchart, right? First, what to do? Local agent selection and agreement. Then fill up the above listed document. I have given you 10 for non-biological, 15 for biological. Then local agent will approve the source of validation through DGDA. Then buyer or local pharmaceutical company will submit the block list. That is kind of the pro forma approval for API. And then after approve the block list, the buyer will open LC, and then you can send your product to Bangladesh.
所以说总结来说的话，大家如果对于孟加拉注册原料药的这个市场呢，可以按照这样的一个顺序：本地代理的选择和被选择代理协议，填写列出的文档，并提交原验证，然后通过本地代理向当地的这个药监局提出申请，得到批准，对于这个原验证，然后呢，可以就是通过买方或者当地的制药企业提交禁止清单，然后呢，最后呢，得到批准清单以后，买方可以开具信用证。
So it will be the last slide. And the fastest growing market in the pharmaceutical industry of Bangladesh is the immunomodulator. So this is also very good, due to the COVID, and now everybody is thinking how to improve the immunity for their survival. So this is growing very fast. Oncology, so cancer is now increasing day by day in Bangladesh, and a very good market share in any anti-cancer API or anti-cancer product. Very good market. Also the dermatological product is also very good in Bangladesh, right? The Hyperica, like the collagen, right? So this is also a very good market for human case, very fast growing. For veterinary, yes, many antibiotics is going to be obsolete out. So the herbal extract or herbal remedies is very now going to be popular in Bangladesh. Antimicrobial peptides, this is the alternative of the antibiotics or lysozyme, like this for prevention of the disease, an alternative of antibiotic solution, vaccines, disinfections. So giving more concentration of this will be the future business for Bangladesh, both in human and veterinary.
那么最后的这一页呢，是让大家去更好的了解，对于未来在孟加拉的市场，我们如果开拓业务合作的话，在人用药和兽用药 这些呢是大家可以重点所关注的领域。在人用药呢，就是3点，一个是免疫调节剂增长的非常非常快，二一个呢是肿瘤学的市场，三一个是皮肤科产品。那么在受用药呢，对于草药的提取物、抗菌肽溶菌酶、抗生素、疫苗和消毒剂呢，都是有快速的这么一个增长，这是未来和大家在这个孟加拉市场合作的重点所在。
So it's about me, and thank you very much for listening, for your patience, and I thanks a lot to the Echemi and API China, the authority. 谢谢。Assalamualaikum.
最后，这是我们教授的这个基础信息，非常感谢 Echemi 和 API China 为我们提供这次的机会进行交流和沟通，感谢。